Hey, church, so we have an important update on how we're going to gather for the rest of this month and then going into the new year. Now, it's been since October that we've been meeting virtually, and we felt strongly called to this. It wasn't mandated of us, but through prayer, we felt that God was calling us to play our part, however small, in slowing the spread of the virus so that going deeper into the winter, our hospitals might not be so badly overwhelmed. And we've been continually praying through the whole process. And we, as a leadership team, have been trying so intently to represent the mind of Christ to this church. And now we're excited because we feel a strong call to something else. But here's the short of it. Starting this Sunday, the 13th, we will be gathering in person indoors once again. And here's why. We know it would be all too easy to just retreat into a mindset of self-preservation and think, how can we get through this time as a church and just stay somewhat intact? And we want to reject that mentality always. We want to be intentionally missional to Littleton. And for so many of us, Christmas is such an exciting time, a time that we look forward to. But for a lot of people in our city, far too many people in our neighborhoods, this is a dark time of lonely isolation. And so we want to extend hospitality to the people of this city. And that means relational proximity. Now, in order to do this well, to do this compassionately, we all have to be bought in and hyper vigilant in how we bring ourselves into the room. So that means following guidelines, which are all on our website, littletonchristian.com/RSVP. Means RSVPing, so we know exactly how to creatively arrange the room, so we're spread out well. We know that what we have to offer the community is relationship. We are a relational church. We're a warm church. I've always been so proud of that. And in this season, we feel called by God to extend that hospitality to our neighbors. So on the 13th and on the 20th, we're going to meet indoors at 9:30 a.m., our normal gathering time. And then on Christmas Eve, the 24th, we're going to meet outside at 2:30 p.m. Now, we want to strongly encourage all of you to invite whoever you know, whoever could use some time in relationship, maybe people you wouldn't normally invite to something like this. And we're doing it outside, so we have room to be as big as God decides to allow it to be. There'll be spots to drive in and park if you want to stay in your car. That's totally fine. And then on the 27th, we're going to meet virtually. We're doing this because it takes 4 days, the CDC says, for symptoms to present themselves after exposure. And we don't want to make you choose between seeing people on the 25th and coming to church on the 27th. So we're going to use that service virtually to just share what we're grateful for and what God has done in our lives in 2020. So again, go to littletonchristian.com/RSVP to see our guidelines to RSVP. And once again, 13th and 20th, indoors, 9:30 a.m., 24th, outdoors, 2:30 p.m., 27th online, and then we'll be in person inside going into the new year. Church, I'm grateful for you all. It's an honor to be one of your pastors. I hope to see you in the coming days.